another MTG Casual Commander.
Hey, what's up everybody? This is little Shifty with MTG Casual Commander. We are going to talk about this fantastical little deck here. It's the Naya version of the Outlaws of Thunderjunction. And as you can see, it comes with a collector booster sample pack along with two other possibilities to use as your commander. They do recommend or start you off with this guy. I know it's not very great looking at it from that way, but we'll just crack this open and get to it and you'll be able to see it a little bit better. So basically the premise of this deck, from what I understand, is like land dump into the graveyard.
Yuma is back as a cowboy.
And then what?
That is your pack now.
Oh, that's the special pack. I forgot.
Pack.
I forgot how they do these things these days. They change them around so much. So we got this fun little. I always open these because they always have really cool art in these sometimes.
60% of the time they do it every time.
They do. They do. Where's the little doodad? I can't. Dog, help! I'm inept. Here we go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get to this collector's sample pack, and look, they give you a fun little box to put all the cards in. Yay! So we're gonna get to this little sample pack here. I know. All the hurt.
Ooh.
We got a wanted poster of Malcolm the Eyes. The legendary creature is a siren pirate for a blue and a red. As flying haste whenever you cast your second spell each turn. Investigate. That is right up my alley as the blue player. And then you get Clear Shot. Feels it! Now, so this is your given commander, or what they recommend for this deck. That is a very expensive commander cost in my opinion, but
is he holding a baby cactus?
Baby cactus human. Let's get a little closer. What does that see? I don't know what that is.
That's gross. Put that down.
Ah! All right. See that? See that, Butters? You see that?
What is it, Butters?
What is that?
It's a cactus baby.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the clarification. Moving on. So here's one of the other alternatives for this particular deck, which is actually a lower mana cost, which is probably what I would possibly go to, depending on what the abilities would be. So other plants and tree folk you control get +2/+0 at the beginning of your post-combat main phase. Return target plant, tree folk, or land from your graveyard to your hand. So it kind of seems like the landfall-esque, but from your graveyard.
This whole deck's premise is to throw as many lands in the graveyard as possible and then get them back in janky ways. So that's why the commander costs so much. It's the
Sun Titan.
Ooh.
Jelly Bean.
It's my two-colored jelly bean.
You miss it oh so much. Descend upon the sinful. Whoa, dude! Exile all creatures. Whoa.
Hey, there you go. That's a really good card just right out of the...
Yeah. So I'm going to kind of go through a little bit of this to kind of give you... Scoot Swarm? What? Yes. All the Scoot Swarm, please. Hour of Promise. Alright. Oracle of Moldiah. Everybody loves that card. I know I do. Run them up. Run them up.
That's actually a pretty pricey card still.
Is it?
Ruin Map.
Ramunap. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know.
Ramunap.
You got Scattered Groves.
Who cares?
World Shaper. Hey, look, your wife's texting you. Just thought you should know. Nesting Dragon. Hi, Doug's wife.
Butters, my wife is texting you again.
Timber Sour. Savine's Reclamation. Ancient Green Warden. Titiana, Protector of Argoth. She's still pretty pricey. Dog, do you know?
I think if you have both flip, one side is a little pricier than the other, but they're not super bad.
You may play lands from your graveyard. See,
holy cow!
You get like all these cool, fun things, all these landfall triggers. That's a dude I haven't.
That's the guy I'm talking about with all the new deserts in this set. That guy should rock now.
It seems like it. It seems like he should. I mean, whenever a desert enters, you get a dude. So, I mean, that's a thing. Two dudes, not one, two. So, that could definitely ramp up your...
In green, you better at least be getting 4.
Right? Genesis Hydra. This is actually, like, definitely a deck I could see myself playing if I wasn't feeling the blue.
That's one of my favorite cards right there.
Decimate, yes, we all know you like to decimate the things. Sand Scout, just like this fool, loves to counter people's horrors. Just so you know. Dune Chanter. It's got reach, lands you control, and lands cards you own that aren't on the battlefield are deserts in addition to their other types. So that actually works really well with that other commander that Doug was just saying. I don't even remember what his name was.
Hazazon.
And that guy. Yeah, that guy.
Hazazon.
We'll call him Hazy. Cataclysmic Prospecting. Again, for each mana a desert spent to cast it, you get to create a tapped treasure token. Can total ramp up all your stuff that you got going on, which Naya loves to do. Angel of Indemnity. Nope. That's what the noise I make when I can't pronounce things. Rumbleweed. Vigilance, Reach, and Tramply. Enters the battlefield. Other creatures you control get +3/+3, and trample until end of turn. And it's what? An 8/8. Look at that mana cost though, but it's crazy because then you get all of that -1 cost for lands in your graveyard. And then we get to the Shitty Boots, the Explorer. Ooh, look at that Soul Ring. That's a little interesting artwork for it this time around.
It's like the bowl ring.
Yeah, it does kind of look more like a bowl, doesn't it, Doug?
Toilet bowl ring.
Toilet bowl ring. Perpetual Timepiece. Yes. This is actually used in a lot of people's combos these days. Love it. Mill 2 cards. No, I don't want to, but all the lands, they all need to go in there. Dump in the graveyard.
Of course, a bunch of deserts.
Right. And yeah, we do get into like the lands. Apparently they're sprinkling them in along with the mixture of cards for this deck, which I don't understand. Normally I've seen them all like in a giant clump. What about you, Doug? Butters? Any tidbits of like?
I think they're still in clumps. They're just in clumps based on rarity now.
Huh, well that makes sense, I suppose. But I'm a nonsensical type
Arcane Signet is next. Arcane Signet is next.
It totally is, and it's still like the main art for it, which is weird. I'm just saying, like, you're gonna make a new set, make new art, man.
Yeah,
I mean, they like to recycle art from what I see, so why didn't they do it for that one?
Yeah, where's the cowboy ring?
Yeah.
Where's the new Capenna ring?
Right.
The question I have is if they created all these fancy commander lands in like Battle Bond, why haven't they put them in the Precon commander decks?
You know, Butters, that is something to be concerned about.
I guess so. You get Spree.
I think we should write to Wizards.
Write them. Bovine Intervention. I like Bovine.
I'm sure they would love to be our pen
Tasty.
pal.
They probably would. Conduit Pylons. It's another desert. Mirage Mesa. Do I have to go through this whole thing?
No, you can.
I'm just kind of
You're just
going
kind of
through
showing
it.
them. I think the rest are just gonna fade into basic lands here pretty quick. You're gonna get
Nantuko Cultivator. I mean, that's pretty cool.
for commons.
Yeah. And then we get into all of the lands and the tokens that come along with this deck. But
So yeah, what do you guys think about that deck right there, the Desert Bloom?
that is what we had just showed you. Please let us know your thoughts on this, what you would change about it possibly. Like, subscribe, and
You can check this deck out in action this Sunday on our live at 5.
and this is why we hired him. All right, thanks for watching all.
Trample that like button. And if you dare, comment below. Let the magic continue.